It's the 8th of March 2023 and Mostart's Mill is ready for the windshaft and the sails to be installed. The making of the windshaft has taken many months. It also had to be weathered for about a year, and it was done by Kimon Mamakos at Sentinel Timbers in Hout Bay. On the advice of Paul Kemp in England, we assembled the outer sail into the windshaft to give extra weight to balance the assembly while inserting the windshaft into the tower. I had to explain to the riggers how we were going to balance the windshaft with the attachment of a water tank at the very front of the pole end. The weight of a certain amount of water in the water tank, as well as the weight of the outer sails, was going to have to balance the whole of the rest of the windshaft so that it could be suspended at one point outside of the tower itself. Here's the 1,000-litre water tank. We knew to take one of the gates off for the crane to be able to get through. We worked out that the easiest, or in fact the only way of getting the neck bearing into the tower was to actually attach it to the windshaft. This did give the windshaft a little bit more weight on the tail end, but certainly it was the only way we could get around the problem.
Please, Papa.
There you go. Als er die belt is het belt meestal. Belt in de center aan. Wie doet die belt vasthouden daar, die ook? Wie die belt vasthouden daar? Kapper die moves, zeg je. Yeah. On here. Oh, what, the lifting strap there? Yeah. On the green, yeah. Well, we've got to clear the thatch, so it's probably going to be.
I had to dig out some of Pam's garden for one of the legs of the crane.
So we've skipped the lard and I'm using wholesome, good vegetable fat.
John Stevens is knocking in wedges into the mortises between the sail stock and the pole end.
Swat hem voor hem toe, swat hem naar mij toe. Oh. Something like that.
The water was flowing in so slowly through the thin hose that we added anything heavy like chain blocks or rocks or anything to the top of the water tank.
Zo, toen moet je weer de hoek zo niet. Wat gaat er?
You know, as I say, it's just, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fact that it is handleable. Let's put it in.
Yes. Yeah.
It's so light.
Yeah.
All we're trying to do is to make the rigging job on the inside easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a
So
blanket.
we
At this stage we were on the balance. It only needed a finger to alter the angle of the windshaft.
go up. Move up! Move up! Move up! Okay. Here, through. Extra one exit. So, brother. Alle Bücher, komm, Vater, los, komm, move. Oh, let you, steady.
George, whoa, okay. We've hit a bit of a problem at the moment. The piece of wood underneath the neck bearing is too thick. It's called a pillow block under the neck bearing, and we've made a miscalculation and made the thing too high. So instead of it standing upright, we're going to lie it down on its side, and that thickness is more or less right. We can easily later put a jack underneath it and put wedges underneath it until we've got the perfect height. But at the moment it's still hanging on the crane, and we want to be able to take it, put it down so that the crane can take the balance weight off, and then we can lift the second stock, the sail stock, up and feed it through the mortise, the inner mortise they call it, of the windshaft.
So the next step is to take the counterbalance off.
That's correct, yeah.
And they're going to do that straight away?
As soon as the windshaft is lying on the pillow block, which has the neck bearing lying on it. We were now ready to remove the water tank because it had done its job. Johannes Ace from MME Projects has arrived to take charge of the installing of the second sail. The wind was blowing quite strongly by this stage, and it was catching one side of the sail more than the other, and so it was very difficult to align the sail stock with the mortise as it was lowered through it. The next stage was the installation of the floor beams, the stones floor below and the dust floor above.